Hi friends, and welcome to this tour of Dollar Tree, where I'm going to show you a lot of new items and ways to use them. I was welcomed with this shore living collection of beach-inspired glassware, bowls, and dinnerware. Also, the patriotic display was very bold. I love the celebration of Americana, and they had flags and brightly colored large patriotic pinwheels. Over here in the shore living, there was a lot of crafting supplies, blanks that could be used in creative ways. I would love to hear some of your thoughts. They even had sand dollars, and as you can see, a lot of different wooden items. They also had the burlap craft fabric in a variety of colors and patterns, and Father's Day was celebrated. They have really nice balloons at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Here they had a special offer, first time I've ever seen a $19 item, but they look like nice fans. Here are some glassware, some very pretty pastels, and also the bee theme, Believe, in these little lanterns. And I thought these little ceramic boxes were very nice with the honeycomb pattern on the side and the bee on top. And here, this Be Happy were really cute. I also love the bee theme, and I recently decorated using a napkin, these bee tote bags. And these textured glass vases are so pretty in those colors. Hope, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace. Here's some little birds and the new candlesticks that they have in a different style. These baskets have become quite popular. They started out just with one or two designs, but now they're offering them in a variety of colors. It's the first time I've seen some of these combinations, such as the lime green or some of these others. There's one on the bottom here that's in kind of a muted gray brown tone. I've used these in some fun ways using decoupage, and I'll show you now a fun way to decorate one of them. I chose this one with the natural brown weave color at the bottom, banded by that white at the top. And I'm going to use this pretty napkin that has a bird's nest design. All you have to do is cut out the design so that it will fit nicely in the bottom of the bowl of the basket. As you can see, it blends in beautifully with the weave in the bottom bowl of the basket. So next, what you want to do is use a little bit of Mod Podge on your index finger and your thumb and separate the plies of the napkin. You only want to use the top layer of the design, so the back plies will just be discarded. You can see it separates quite easily with this technique. Once you have that top layer removed, you're going to want to set it aside and use some Mod Podge in the bottom of the basket. A paintbrush works well to apply the Mod Podge liberally, and then simply set your design on top. You can purchase a small bottle of the Mod Podge from Dollar Tree for $1.25. You can also get larger bottles using coupons at places like Michael's. You can see now I'm just setting the design and smoothing it out very gently with my fingers. You can also use a plastic bag overlaid and then smooth it out with a tissue. That will prevent the napkin from tearing. But here I'm just very delicately pressing down. That works the design down into the contours of the weave, creating a seamless blend. And you see how pretty it looks with that ribbon of flowers outlining those sweet little eggs in the middle. Here you can see I'm just adding a little more Mod Podge to the surface to seal it nicely in. And now I'm going to use the water pen, which you can also purchase at Dollar Tree, to outline the willow branches to decorate the border of the basket. The water pen allows for a nice deckled or feathered edge, and it basically just weakens that part of the napkin so it makes for an easy tear. You can see how easy it is now to tear it and how it creates a deckled or feathered outline that will help it to blend in nicely to the background. And once you have it torn out, again, we're just separating the plies, pulling off just that top overlay so that the design is very sheer. Apply some Mod Podge to that upper rim and then just lay your design against that surface. Once again, just smoothing it out with your fingers or with a plastic bag overlay. And that's how easy it is to transform a little $1.25 Dollar Tree woven basket into a sweet decor item that's charming as well as functional. You could put that in your entry hall to hold keys as you come and go. All of the different color options as well as napkin options provide you with endless possibilities of ways to decorate these for your own decor. And now let's keep exploring the new items at Dollar Tree. I think this is so pretty. Cherish God's blessings. I'm not sure exactly what I would use that for other than just a tabletop item, but I think they're very pretty and nicely made. Also well made are the graduation and other festive cards that they offer for $1. Here's some more of the patriotic display next to all of the different planters and spring garden items, including some of the solar hanging bulbs. I hadn't seen these before in these various pastel colors. And returning are some of the old favorites. The Fleur et Jardin galvanized containers are very versatile and pretty, and all of the gnomes and small miniatures for the fairy gardens are back. They also have an assortment of solar stake lights in the flower design, as well as these new ones. These are solar stair lights, and those look like they would be very handy. They also had a wide assortment of children's toys. Also, some very vibrant and new colors, these almost iridescent plasticware glasses that coordinate with these fresh colors of towels and placemats were very pretty. The sea turtle is one of my favorites, and I think those would make up into very soft, sweet summer pillows. Here are two new, fresh colors of placemats, both very pretty, and both coordinate so nicely with the dish towels and the glassware. I'm just showing you now the assortment that extends all the way across the shelf with the various placemats and color combinations. Next to those are the seasonal flowers, and they had a nice assortment of summer-inspired flowers. And the next style over was also very vibrant with grass skirts, leis, party wear, and all kinds of wall decor. You can see here the watermelon slice, summer vibes, and different Hello Summer, along with more plastic drinkware and some festively designed ice cube trays with the flamingo and the shells. And creating a party at home is so easy with all of the different options here. Decorative tablecloths, straws, stirs, tabletop serveware, including these vibrantly colored flip-flops. My store had them in the 2 colors. And I'll just continue down the aisle here to show you just really how extensive the selection is. You can see all kinds of different wall hangings as well. And here, these came back. I decorated these last year. The flamingo has had a resurgence in popularity, and I picked up some of these last year, along with some of the Just Chenille yarn that Dollar Tree sells. And all you have to do is remove that tinsel and replace it with that soft Just Chenille yarn. It's a charming tinsel to yarn transformation that really brings the flamingo to life. I have that simple technique demonstrated on my Pretty in Pink Dollar Tree video on my channel. And now we'll take another quick look at the patriotic aisle. As I mentioned, they have quite a nice assortment of red, white, and blue patriotic items that celebrate our wonderful country. Pinwheels, buckets, flowers, sparkly stars, and stripes are all included in this aisle. The $1.25 price point for all of these different items is very fair. They have a beautiful assortment. They also have party plates that are large, as well as the patriotic napkins. And here, the ever popular gnomes, as well as more of the Mylar helium balloons. Here are some of the nice verses that they have, Let Freedom Ring, as well as these gnomes that they have two different styles in my store, and they seem to have an enduring popularity, and they always reappear decorated festively for each season. I'll just show you now some additional items as we go down the aisle. You can take a look. Here's another box of new colors of the burlap fabrics for crafting, as well as some new ribbon USA on the burlap. You can see the burlap designs and the different colors that lend themselves to that patriotic flair. And if you need any items to celebrate graduates, they have that as well. This end cap had some very nice items, including the star scatter. These wishing tags are new and very thoughtfully designed. It says graduation wishes with lines, so you can write down wishes and blessings for the new graduate. Also, the party wear, paper plates and napkins, and frames. They have a wide variety of additional frames in the frames aisle. Now, here's something else new to me. Very quality, very thick. These are wooden butterflies. They also had wooden star sprays, and I'm not sure how I would use them, but they're beautiful blanks for painting or using in your craft designs. And they had them beside the little craft wood in all different pieces. Here's some easels. Also, you can see the small stretched canvases. Now I'm just taking you down the aisle with all of the crafting supplies, many of which I know that they just stock regularly, but which are very useful, next to all the paints. But moving down here, I was excited to see a new selection of wooden blanks, as well as these wood frames with tin boards. Those are magnetic. And in a recent video, I demonstrate how to transform that $1.25 tin board into a charming functional message board with a little clay pot of magnetic flowers that you can easily create yourself using magazine pages or calendar designs. And now we'll just move on down the aisle where you see the wooden crosses that can also be transformed using yarn, as well as a variety of these wooden slat designs. They had quite a bit of new styles of wooden blanks, and you can see some of these would be very useful for your crafting. Moving down, though, we're going to go to one of my favorite spots, which is the stickers and wall adhesives. And leading up to that, they had a nice, fresh assortment of really pretty spring-inspired fabrics that you could use for Mod Podge or other crafts. The butterfly design was especially pretty. Now we'll take a look at the abundant selection of stickers. You can see they have quite a variety, and I've used some of these different ones in projects, including that magnetic board that I showed you that I made. I used some of these stickers to create my own magnets. These in particular worked really well. There is an especially beautiful display of wall adhesives that can be used in such a variety of ways. These pretty ones, the peony designs, I recently showcased on a video in which my niece demonstrated how you can design a purse from Amazon using these adhesives. I saw a lot of new designs along with some of the old favorites. The quality is excellent. They're double-sided. And again, there's just so much you can do with these. Here you see the pretty hydrangea. This is a new to me floral print. And this butterfly is a new design as well. This array of stickers is also very useful for crafting, and they had some new designs here as well, including the hummingbird. I used some of these in the past, some of these inspirational verses. This is one of my absolute favorites. Do not worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. You can see how I took it apart and framed it in one of the Dollar Tree frames. And it's very uplifting and important to remember. The blue butterflies is also a really beautiful one with vivid saturated colors, and I've decorated vases as well as book stacks with those. Here's one celebrating Paris with the Eiffel Tower. There's a nice assortment, and you can do a lot with these. I've seen other creative people on YouTube using them in really a variety of fun ways. These whimsical animals are new to me and really fun and nicely made. I did pick up a package of those to do a project. Here's the yarn, and they keep enlarging their assortment of these yarns. These Just Chenille are my favorite because they're very, very soft, and I've done a lot of yarn wrapped items with those Just Chenille. They offer different colors depending on the season. Here for the spring and summer, they've got the pinks and the deep purples and the yellows. I want to show you just one more of the wall adhesives, which is very nice. This world map opens up, so you can see how I used it against some Dollar Tree wood boards that I stained, and then I used some burlap ribbon to outline. Here's another new butterfly design in pretty shades of blues and yellows, and I like that forest. I didn't look at that closely, but that looks very pretty, as are these hummingbirds. You see you get 5 different ones, including the ruby-throated, which is local around here. And the wallpaper is also really nice. It's stick and removable, and they had here some of the originals, but they also have some new patterns, and I think this would make a really nice drawer liner, so I did pick up a couple of sheets of that. Here's another new pattern, which is especially beautiful. It has an almost Asian kind of design, and I'm not sure yet how to use it, but I did pick up a couple sheets. Here's some candlesticks, and again, they seem to have broadened their selection of colors, as well as they have other candle holders, decorative boxes, and these decorative glass knobs, which I know a lot of people use for craft projects and drawer knobs. They're very pretty. Here the frames, again, they seem to be offering more selection, more varied colors of frames, textures and sizes. This arched design is new, and it's a 5x7 size and reminds me of the arched mirrors that they had for Mother's Day. I used those arch mirrors in a couple of different DIYs, including this one in which I painted them blue and framed some of the Dollar Tree canvas. I also used them as a mirror, which I decorated with a little handmade bunny and clay flowers. So I think these arched frames would lend themselves to some fun DIYs as well. I'll close now with some lovely, relaxing scenes from the New York Botanical Gardens that we visited this past weekend. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so. Take care, and God bless.